From the Whiskey 61 Lounge inside the Bank Plus studio.
You are listening to
Mississippi's #1 sports talk show, The Out of Bounds Show with Bo Bounds. Streaming worldwide live on the Out of Bounds radio app and on your radio at ESPN 105.9. The Zone.
Oh, man, who knew? Players go to Alabama to play football just for the scholarship. We are the Out of Bounds Show, ESPN 105.9 The Zone. The show is brought to you by Long Branch Bourbon. That is in the Wild Turkey portfolio. Matthew McConaughey and Eddie Russell, master distiller of Wild Turkey, collaborated to give you Long Branch Bourbon. And it is fabulous. Please drink responsibly. This is 105.9 The Zone, ESPN. And our show today is brought to you by the mouthwatering steaks at Kessler Prime in the Renaissance. Visit KesslerPrime.com to make a reservation. John Daly through 4, I cannot believe this, is still on the leaderboard at 1 under. It'd be great if Daly could just, I don't think he can, but make the cut. Wouldn't that be, that'd be pretty awesome. If Daly can get in the clubhouse tomorrow afternoon. Not sure he has a shot in hell, but through 4, he's 1 under at the PGA Championship in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Sunken Hills, I believe, right?
I thought it was Southern Hills. Okay.
Southern Hills? Something like that.
Yeah, that Sunken Hills is the casino you went to in Ireland.
Yeah.
Live in the Bank Plus studio, Out of Bounds, ESPN 105.9 The Zone. Are the cameras rolling?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can watch the show right now, and you can go to our YouTube channel and search Out of Bounds Sports. Our YouTube channel, Out of Bounds Sports. Or you can go to Facebook and search the Out of Bounds Show.
Yes, you can.
And we will spin the prize wheel if everything holds up at 8:15. And you could be a winner.
You could.
Right? We want you. We're winners. We want you to be a winner. And so there you go.
Accurate.
But you have to comment. Just say, hey, or you can talk about Phil Mickelson losing over $40 million in gambling, according to Alan Shipnuck in his new book on Phil Mickelson. Anything. We're talking, we're about to drop some Saban audio. Just comment under our Facebook video or our YouTube. YouTube is our YouTube channel, Out of Bounds Sports. We would love for you to subscribe. On Facebook, search the Out of Bounds Show. We'd love for you to like the page, hang out. We throw a lot of stuff up there, fun stuff. It's not all video and sports. It's where we're eating or what we're doing too. Blake's still on me to do even more social media. At this point, I'm exhausted with it. But Facebook, search the Out of Bounds Show, and YouTube channel is Out of Bounds Sports. Now, Nick Saban, go ahead.
Well, no, you just mentioned Phil Mickelson losing $40 million. I did the math. Your most expensive bet was $500. You'd have to make that bet 80,000 times to lose as much money as Phil did.
Whoa.
80,000 times.
$80,000. I mean, 80,000 bets.
Of $500.
Sorry. 80,000 is still a lot, too.
And
that's nothing for Phil Mickelson.
You'd have
gamble.
to lose all of them.
What do you think the most he's bet on a Super Bowl? I bet it's 7 figures.
Yes, it has to be.
Yeah.
Well,
in fact, did Barkley say that a couple years ago? That I can't remember. Barkley has obviously wagered, that's a lot of money on one event.
Look, Mattress Mac put I think he ended up being close to like $12 million.
Yeah, but he's uber
on the
wealthy.
World Series. So is Phil, but Phil Mickelson's uber wealthy and also has an addiction.
That's true.
Let me put it this way.
That's true.
To lose $40 million, you also had to win money. He didn't just lose.
I'm with you.
You see what I'm saying? So
I'm with you.
If he lost
that's
40,
true. He has won millions, but his net
is neg 40.
Exactly.
So he probably won another 40 or 50 million, but lost 100. You see what I'm
right.
saying?
No, that's
so
true.
It's like
he's had some good days and some good weekends.
So he's put down some serious cat. Like
he's probably betting right now
on the PGA
Championship.
Yes, I would 100% believe that.
Yeah. Do you think that he would sell his what's the deal on the green jacket? Don't you have to put it back in the locker, or do you get it year?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
How does that work?
I thought you got it.
For our golf nerds out there, do you keep it or do you wear it for a while and then it goes back in a locker at Augusta National? And here's my question. If Phil Mickelson were ever to put his green jacket up for sale,
what would it go for?
what do you think this day and age with the insane wealth in the world? And I know I just told you that $11 trillion has been wiped off the global market since the end of March, but the world's awash with cash. It is. What do you think, Blake? I mean, be millions.
It would have to be. Well, because you can't. What the one thing about Augusta is the rarity of it.
Exactly.
You can't we talk about this in real estate, right? What's the one thing you can't replicate? Location. Well, you can't replicate rarity. Like I can't
residences on water.
I can't go back and make other sporting event like Super Bowl rings aren't rare. It's pretty funny when you go look at it. You can buy Super Bowl rings for a fairly cheap price, depending on what year it is and the player. So like a Tom Brady one.
Okay, here it
out
is.
might be
I got it
expensive,
from someone
but,
who's in the golf business.
Yeah.
Hang on. Do we have time?
Yeah, you got plenty of
All
time.
right. It stays at Augusta National, and you only wear it there. They do let the current champ take it for a few weeks, so that makes sense.
Because he does. I've seen them wear it to Good Morning America,
right?
And like
then
Sports Center.
But eventually, it gets back to Augusta National.
Okay, yeah, that's what people are saying on the text line now. You keep it for the first year, and then you have to return it after that.
Right. Okay.
I would wear mine everywhere I went, as long as I had it.
Oh, absolutely.
And
you
I'd
would.
probably get a replica made if I win it.
No doubt, and a nice one at that.
No, more than your $500 bet.
Yeah. I mean, yes. Out of Bounds, ESPN 105.9 The Zone is brought to you by Jameson, Ginger, and Lime. Cocktails in a can, Fleetway Market, Corner Market, any of your local grocery stores, and some of the service stations. Obviously, Fleetway Market is a nice, I mean, when you want to stop and you want to get gas and you want to go to the restroom and all that, you want the place to be nice and clean and so on. That's why we're excited to be partnered with Fleetway Market. Fuel up at Fleetway Market, but the show is brought to you by Jameson, Ginger, and Lime. And Blake said that he had several Jameson, Ginger, and Limes in and around Ireland.
I'm pretty sure it's the national drink. Yeah, and it's not. It's the ones in the can are actually amazing. It's my favorite one that they offer of all the different options. And I was shocked when we went and did the Jameson tour. The complimentary drink you get at the end. You do the tasting of the different types of Jameson.
Yeah.
But then at the end you get they have this like great bar lounge area and they give you a complimentary drink because every day when you worked at the Jameson factory, you got a glass of Jameson for free. Like as an employee. Like
Did
when
you
you
really?
got off work.
That's awesome.
They called it the grog.
Hey.
And it was your daily dose of Jameson. Well, they gave you one of those and it was Jameson, Ginger, and Lime. Hand poured.
Okay.
Right? And it tasted just like the cocktail in a can, Jameson, Ginger, and Lime. I was blown away. I thought for sure there'd be some type of taste difference because how do you preserve it? It couldn't be the exact same cocktail, right, in the can that they were pouring at Jameson. It was the exact same flavor.
That's pretty cool.
It was actually amazing. I was really blown away. I was like, holy crap, they nailed it. Like,
was the bar and lounge cool?
oh, super. All
I
metal.
thought it would be.
It's all metal and wood. And,
I thought
yeah,
that Jameson would put on a show.
Oh, it's over. I'll show you the pictures. I have
Is it?
them.
So it's got a real cool factor.
Oh, it's over. It's in the original distillery building still that
From
they
like
do this.
600 years ago?
Yeah, well, I'll have to go back and look, but yes, it's like 1200 something AD or something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
They started making it. Their
Is
factory where they make it.
Can
now,
you hang out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. We stayed there for like an hour.
I mean, they've got
It's a full-
lounge chairs,
it's a full
and
bar.
couches,
Yeah,
and
it's a
bar
full-
stools.
Yeah,
and,
absolutely.
Okay.
They make awesome cocktails. It was really impressive. But
Can you imagine being like the #1 bartender at the Jameson distillery?
You stay busy. But
I
they
mean,
don't
wouldn't that
tip-
be a cool
You don't
gig?
tip over there.
You
It's
don't?
totally different. No, they all get paid a full wage and no one tips. Totally different. That's pretty common in all of Europe.
I'll be damned.
Yeah. So you just stay, but it is a great place to hang out, and you only pour Jameson drinks. So
Okay. John Daly's 1 under at the PGA Championship. And that's brought to you by the McDonald's cheeseburgers that he loves. Out of Bounds, ESPN 105.9 The Zone. We're spinning the prize wheel. Coming up next. Lock in to the cameras.
In any industry, businesses come and go, but we've been here in the greater Jackson and Vicksburg areas for almost 25 years. We couldn't do that without a dedicated, friendly staff and without loyal customers, customers who trust us. It's really not that complicated. We take good care of our employees and we take great care of our customers. We think that's a pretty good way to run a business. I'm Nick Fulton, and our business is USA Pawn.
Football season is here, and Four Roses Bourbon would like to raise a toast as we celebrate game day. Whether you're sipping on Four Roses Bourbon at the hunting camp, by the fire pit, on the patio, or outdoor kitchen, handcraft the moment with Four Roses Bourbon as they celebrate 130 years. Cheers to Four Roses Bourbon and football season. Be mellow, be responsible.
Honey, don't forget your mom's birthday present.
It's a whole new shopping experience at USA Pawn. We have an amazing selection of quality merchandise, from jewelry and home goods to tools and furniture. And with our prices, it's like everything's always on sale.
What'd you get your mother?
USA Pawn, 3 locations in the Jackson area, plus Vicksburg, Pearl, and Canton. Get mega more at your mega store, USA Pawn.
Game day will never be the same because Pearl River Resort is introducing all new ways to win with Sportsbook at Golden Moon Casino. This is your ticket to Vegas-style sports betting, and it's game time. Place your bets on dozens of high-impact sports matchups anytime at the Timeout Lounge. And as always, play over 1,100 Vegas-style slots, 25 table games, and our 14-table poker room. Pearl River Resort is redefining what it means to win with Sportsbook at Golden Moon Casino. We're not just fans. We're here to play.
In any industry, businesses come and go, but we've been here in the greater Jackson and Vicksburg areas for almost 25 years. We couldn't do that without a dedicated, friendly staff and without loyal customers, customers who trust us. It's really not that complicated. We take good care of our employees and we take great care of our customers. We think that's a pretty good way to run a business. I'm Nick Fulton, and our business is USA Pawn.
Football season is here, and Four Roses Bourbon would like to raise a toast as we celebrate game day. Whether you're sipping on Four Roses Bourbon at the hunting camp, by the fire pit, on the patio, or outdoor kitchen, handcraft the moment with Four Roses Bourbon as they celebrate 130 years. Cheers to Four Roses Bourbon and football season. Be mellow, be responsible.
Honey, don't forget your mom's birthday present.
It's a whole new shopping experience at USA Pawn. We have an amazing selection of quality merchandise, from jewelry and home goods to tools and furniture. And with our prices, it's like everything's always on sale.
What'd you get your mother?
USA Pawn, 3 locations in the Jackson area, plus Vicksburg, Pearl, and Canton. Get mega more at your mega store, USA Pawn.
Game day will never be the same because Pearl River Resort is introducing all new ways to win with Sportsbook at Golden Moon Casino. This is your ticket to Vegas-style sports betting, and it's game time. Place your bets on dozens of high-impact sports matchups anytime at the Timeout Lounge. And as always, play over 1,100 Vegas-style slots, 25 table games, and our 14-table poker room. Pearl River Resort is redefining what it means to win with Sportsbook at Golden Moon Casino. We're not just fans. We're here to play.
This is the Out of Bounds Prize Wheel.
You know the rules.
Presented by Tito's Vodka. Enjoy a Tito's Vodka Bloody Mary this weekend. And now.
Oh, here we go.
Good morning. Whoa. Out of bounds, 105.9 The Zone ESPN. Now's the time to watch the webcast. You can go to our YouTube channel, search Out of Bounds Sports, or you can go to Facebook and search the Out of Bounds Show. And you can watch the show, and we're about to spin the prize wheel. And we're winners. We want you to be a winner. All you have to do is comment on the video via YouTube channel, Out of Bounds Sports, or Facebook, The Out of Bounds Show. You can say, hey, you can say you love Phil Mickelson. You can say you don't like Blake, the fact that he's back from Ireland, and that he faked, something to stay for another 5 days.
That would be unwise considering I'm the one picking who wins.
Oh, okay.
But you do, but by all means, don't let that stop you.
52. That's incredible.
Yes, Sean's got it right. Sean's talking nice about me. He knows.
Is he? Oh, I was looking at this. Carrie with Edwin Watts Golf Shop sent me a text. He's been to the Jameson distillery like you in Ireland.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And he said that 52% of their sales come from America. Isn't that incredible?
It's not surprising.
Wow. And you said the bar and lounge is just all.
Yeah.
That may give me enough to go there.
It's cool.
I mean, I want to go to Italy.
Yeah.
First and foremost, and do the food, the wine, and all that.
You can take a 30-minute plane ride, basically, an hour max.
I'd love to go to Jameson.
Be an hour to get to Dublin. You could spend one day there, do fun stuff, fly back the next day.
Cool.
Yeah, there's fun. There's lots of fun things to do at Dublin.
No. Yeah, I'm sure.
Jameson and Guinness alone are pretty cool, but then you can go. There's other distilleries around Ireland that you can go to.
Okay.
Pretty cool places.
Jameson ginger and lime.
Boom.
Cocktail in a can. Corner Market, Fleetway Market. Please drink responsibly. But
I got to pick up.
It has become a favorite of the Out of Bounds Show.
Yeah.
You can also find Crown Royal whiskey and cola. All right, PGA Championship. That's on. Daly's now 2 under.
Oh, stop.
He is. He's 2 under through 5. And John Daly is. I don't know how many more times or if ever we'll say this for the rest of his life. But he is leading a major.
Boom.
Like an hour. I think we're about 2 hours.
Yeah, it started at 7.
Hour and 15 minutes, hour and 20 minutes in. All right. All right, you ready to spin the wheel?
Yeah, let's spin the wheel.
Again, go to YouTube channel, our YouTube channel, search Out of Bounds Sports, comment. We'd like for you to subscribe. Go to Facebook, search the Out of Bounds Show, and we would like for you to comment.
However they will do it. Yeah,
and we'd love for you to like the page.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Subscribe. This one will be.
Is this okay
this
where
one's-
this is?
Yeah, you're good to go.
All
This one's going to be for Connie. Connie says she's the first woman on the board ready to win,
All
so
right,
she's
cool.
going to win.
Connie, we love you. Here you go. She's going to be a winner.
Let's do it.
Was that a good spin? Yeah. All right.
I liked it. Braves tickets.
That's
Is that
awesome.
what that says? Yeah.
Thirsty Thursday.
Awesome. Boom.
All right, let Connie know, though, she can pick
Yes.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday,
Oh, yeah.
or Sunday.
We got them taken care of.
And we may throw something extra in for Connie.
All our winners have prize packs to pick up.
We've got tons of koozies,
So,
Out of Bounds koozies, and Whiskey 61 cups.
yes.
Emma Bond was kind enough to clean up our wrecked storage rooms, and we found like 500 koozies. It was amazing. All right, we ready?
Yeah, let's go. We're going to do this one for Jonathan. Jonathan B.
Jonathan B.
Jonathan B.
All
Let's
right.
see what you got.
Let's go.
Oh, that's a good spin.
Thank you. I'm left-handed.
Yeah, you're killing it. Oh.
We've got some unbelievable Russell's Reserve swag.
Little Russell swag for Jonathan B.
Yeah. All right. So we'll pick out at least one, if not two, cool items.
Oh, yeah.
Wild Turkey / Russell's Reserve dropped off just 2 boxes of good looking gear and swag. So that's going to be awesome. We'll be there in late July, early August, picking out a barrel. We're looking forward to that.
All right, this one we'll do this one for Longhorn Josh.
Longhorn Josh?
That's right. He needs something good
Is
in his
he a
life.
Texas Longhorn?
He is. He needs something good before his Longhorns come to the SEC and
Yeah, he does.
never win another.
Well, what's going to
meaningful
happen
game.
when Arch Manning says no to Texas and goes to Florida?
Oh.
Wow. All right.
Hello.
Is this Longhorn
Yeah,
Josh?
this is for Longhorn
All right.
Josh.
Or maybe he works at Longhorn Steakhouse.
Well, then he's friends with Jackson Meadows.
Is there one in Madison?
I have no idea.
Down
I
there by
don't-
the movie theater?
I don't eat at places like that.
I know, but it's actually a cool building. I haven't been in there, but
Oh yeah, it's right by
is it
the
Longhorn
Best Buy.
or something else?
No, it is.
It's something in
it's
that
Longhorn
kind of outback
because it's
group.
by the like
Canes.
Best Buy and Canes and Moe's and all
Yes,
that. Yeah,
yes,
yeah. It's
Moe's.
Longhorn. Yeah,
Yeah. All right, you ready?
yeah. Let's do it.
All right.
That was a good one.
Thanks, man.
You're getting your best Vanna White on.
Oh,
Couple rounds of Dancing Rabbit golf, huh?
Ryan sent some over, so
Boom.
you need to remind me to print them off, or somebody has
Okay.
to print them off.
Well,
I
that's
don't know
we
if
got
I
an
know how.
intern here now.
Okay.
So
All right. So he gets a round of 2 rounds.
yeah,
It's
two rounds.
It's you and a buddy.
Yeah.
Or a family member.
yeah, or your girlfriend.
DancingRabbitGolf.com.
Just don't tell your wife.
Okay. If he doesn't play golf, we'll work with him. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Let's. I don't know if this is the John Burt that I grew up with.
Hold
but
on.
we're
You
gonna
got to
do
go to
that one.
YouTube. Search Out of Bounds Sports
Or Facebook.
or Facebook. Search the Out of Bounds Show. Watch and just comment. Say hello. It's very simple. And then that's how you enter. And Blake may pick your name.
All right. Yeah, I got one right
Yeah,
here.
we could do this the whole show.
Yeah, we could.
Okay.
John Burt.
John.
Old John. Johnny B. He's watching on YouTube. That looks like a good one.
Whoa.
Back-to-back Dancing Rabbit golf clubs.
It's a good thing Ryan sent 2.
Ryan, yeah, you have to fork over that golf.
If John doesn't play golf, we'll work with him.
Yes,
If he does, he just
We can make that
now he
happen.
gets to play the Azaleas or the Oaks, which is awesome.
We're like the Alabama football boosters. We'll get you taken care of, one way or the other. You like how I bring it home?
Yeah,
I'm a professional.
you are. Go to YouTube, our YouTube channel, search Out of Bounds Sports. Go to Facebook, search the Out of Bounds Show. We appreciate you hanging out, partaking in all the crazy stuff we do.
Nonsense would be the word you're
Yeah.
looking for. All right, let's do this
Are
one
we
for
doing
Ryan.
one more?
Yeah, Ryan's been clamoring to win, so we'll do this one for Ryan.
All right, let's do it.
Ryan S. watching on Facebook.
Okay.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Tito's swag.
They just dropped off another box.
Boom. There you go.
And they're celebrating their 25th anniversary at Tito's. And they dropped us off a bunch of dog. Ask him if he has a dog.
Okay.
We've got a dog bowl, a Tito's dog bowl that is super cool. So if he has a dog, we'll do one of the dog
We'll
bowls.
take care of it.
Yeah.
Yes.
If he's interested in
Remember, anyone who wins today or any other day, you have to pick up your prize 2 business weeks. Pick up your prize at our Madison studio location. If you ever have questions, you just text us on the Ag Up Equipment text line 601-885-3776.
That's true. We're above Beagle Bagel in Madison.
But we'll take
off
care of you.
463 in Madison.
We're here to help you. Just text us and we'll take care
It's
of it.
right by St. Joe. It's not hard to find us.
No, it is not.
Beagle Bagel, above Beagle Bagel.
All right, one more.
Do we have time?
I think we have
All
time.
right, cool.
One more. Let me see who we got here. All right, I guess let's go Roger. Roger W. He's watching on the YouTubes.
Okay.
Roger W.
Roger. Here we go.
Uno mas. Oh, that might be your best spin.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah! Roger, I'm so glad we did you. Autographed beer can. So Bo will drink a beer of his choice after the show today, and then he'll autograph it, and you'll get that empty beer can.
Oh, my God. All right, Roger, we'll throw in some out-of-bounds koozies.
Always.
And maybe a hat
He's
or
the real
something,
winner today.
You know?
Roger, what a clutch.
I can't believe you're still putting this nonsense on the prize wheel.
What a clutch entry from Roger.
Autographed beer can from Bo Bounds.
All right, well, I'll have to upgrade it. We'll do something different next.
I see we have Coors Lights in the can. That's about it.
They sign real well.
Oh, we have Miller Lite, too. I mean, we got bottles of other stuff, but cans is Coors and Miller. Are we good? Out of Bounds, ESPN 105.9 The Zone. We will drop this saving audio on the other side.
In any industry, businesses come and go, but we've been here in the greater Jackson and Vicksburg areas for almost 25 years. We couldn't do that without a dedicated, friendly staff and without loyal customers who trust us It's really not that complicated. We take good care of our employees and we take great care of our customers. We think that's a pretty good way to run a business. I'm Nick Fulton, and our business is USA Pawn.
Football season is here, and Four Roses Bourbon would like to raise a toast as we celebrate game day. Whether you're sipping on Four Roses Bourbon at the hunting camp, by the fire pit, on the patio, or outdoor kitchen, handcraft the moment with Four Roses Bourbon as they celebrate 130 years. Cheers to Four Roses Bourbon and football season. Be mellow, be responsible.
Honey, don't forget your mom's birthday present.
It's a whole new shopping experience at USA Pawn. We have an amazing selection of quality merchandise, from jewelry and home goods to tools and furniture. And with our prices, it's like everything's always on sale.
What'd you get your mother?
USA Pawn, 3 locations in the Jackson area, plus Vicksburg, Pearl, and Canton. Get mega more at your mega store, USA Pawn.
Game day will never be the same because Pearl River Resort is introducing all new ways to win with Sportsbook at Golden Moon Casino. This is your ticket to Vegas-style sports betting, and it's game time. Place your bets on dozens of high-impact sports matchups anytime at the Timeout Lounge. And as always, play over 1,100 Vegas-style slots, 25 table games, and our 14-table poker room. Pearl River Resort is redefining what it means to win with Sportsbook at Golden Moon Casino. We're not just fans. We're here to play.
In any industry, businesses come and go, but we've been here in the greater Jackson and Vicksburg areas for almost 25 years. We couldn't do that without a dedicated, friendly staff and without loyal customers, customers who trust us. It's really not that complicated. We take good care of our employees and we take great care of our customers. We think that's a pretty good way to run a business. I'm Nick Fulton, and our business is USA Pawn.
Football season is here, and Four Roses Bourbon would like to raise a toast as we celebrate game day. Whether you're sipping on Four Roses Bourbon at the hunting camp, by the fire pit, on the patio, or outdoor kitchen, handcraft the moment with Four Roses Bourbon as they celebrate 130 years. Cheers to Four Roses Bourbon and football season. Be mellow, be responsible.
Honey, don't forget your mom's birthday present.
It's a whole new shopping experience at USA Pawn. We have an amazing selection of quality merchandise, from jewelry and home goods to tools and furniture. And with our prices, it's like everything's always on sale.
What'd you get your mother?
USA Pawn, 3 locations in the Jackson area, plus Vicksburg, Pearl, and Canton. Get mega more at your mega store, USA Pawn.
Game day will never be the same because Pearl River Resort is introducing all new ways to win with Sportsbook at Golden Moon Casino. This is your ticket to Vegas-style sports betting, and it's game time. Place your bets on dozens of high-impact sports matchups anytime at the Timeout Lounge. And as always, play over 1,100 Vegas-style slots, 25 table games, and our 14-table poker room. Pearl River Resort is redefining what it means to win with Sportsbook at Golden Moon Casino. We're not just fans. We're here to play.
In any industry, businesses come and go, but we've been here in the greater Jackson and Vicksburg areas for almost 25 years. We couldn't do that without a dedicated, friendly staff and without loyal customers, customers who trust us. It's really not that complicated. We take good care of our employees and we take great care of our customers. We think that's a pretty good way to run a business. I'm Nick Fulton, and our business is USA Pawn.
Is this thing working? Give me some sound over here. Yeah. The Out of Bounds Show is powered by the award-winning golf courses at Dancing Rabbit Golf Club in Philadelphia, Mississippi.
SEC Insider Hit this morning is brought to you by Live Oaks Golf Club, liveoaksgc.com. Go ahead and schedule or book a tee time at liveoaksgc.com or call 601-982-1231. Roosevelt's is the restaurant. They have mouth-watering cheeseburgers, Philly cheesesteak sandwich, and, they're also serving onion rings because of us. We had an onion rings discussion like last year or something, and Brazier.
That's actually a true story.
John Brazier was listening, and so he and Kyle Morris and the team got together and realized that it makes them better Americans.
Yeah. Now they make Snoop's famous onion rings.
Yeah.
And they are amazing.
Oh, I'm already hungry. I've had an apple this morning, and that's not what,
Yeah.
it's not getting me through.
Yeah. I could
I
definitely.
did give you a chocolate-covered cherry
I could smash like a chicken biscuit right now.
from B3.
Yeah.
Honey butter chicken biscuit.
Or just some classic fried chicken.
Oh,
Sometimes you just need that classic, like,
yeah,
mama's fried chicken.
Sure.
Yeah.
sure. I think fried chicken's great. I don't eat it often, but it's good.
I know. You know who used to have amazing fried chicken that's not open? Two Sisters.
Down by George Street?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That place.
Boy, did they corner the market for a
Bruh.
while or what?
And they banged some chicken on Sunday afternoon lunch, man. Oh, my gosh.
you
They
couldn't
get in.
you couldn't get in at lunch.
No.
I mean,
It'd be slammed.
and they had the buffet set up right by the door. So, like, it wasn't really laid out well, but it was
No.
an old antebellum home that they took over
It was, yeah.
downtown. It was a pretty building.
Get in where you fit in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, but it was all
Oh.
aboard, man.
But Sunday lunch.
That was back, 20 years ago. In my 20s, I could eat that for lunch. You could get 2 pieces of fried chicken and some veggies, and, you were living right.
Dude, and they always had a good dessert. Always had some cobbler, some banana pudding, something like that.
Oh,
bread
they had the
pudding.
banana pudding.
The bread pudding with the Jack Daniels whiskey sauce on
Yeah.
it. Oh man, yeah, they killed it.
Oh, wow.
I think
Didn't
when
somebody do bread pudding for us with Four Roses when we
yes.
had them, and now
Yes.
should do it with
Who
Long
did-
Branch?
who
or
was that?
We'll pay somebody to do that.
If anyone has a famous bread pudding recipe and you think it's good enough to throw down, send us some your
We'll
way.
make it worth your while
Yeah.
if you'll cook some with either Long Branch or Russell's
Yeah,
Reserve.
one of the Russell's options, absolutely.
Look, Chef Gravy.
Tell Gravy, listen, he's got time to text the show, but he ain't got time to come play disc golf with me. That's messed up, bro.
Is it?
Yeah, yeah. I've been trying to get him to play since I got back, and he won't come play.
Have you played?
He's running scared.
Since you got
No.
back?
Uh-uh.
Are you playing
I've-
this weekend?
I haven't played since I left.
Okay.
I got kids.
I got kids. That's so
Excuses,
funny.
bro. Excuses.
Do you? I mean, are you playing this weekend?
I probably will.
Okay.
I haven't gone yet, but I need to. Need to get back out. Gotta get my exercise in. Yeah, gotta keep this
Exercise.
keep this temple at Taj Mahal level.
Gosh. Do you think you've gained any weight since you from Vegas and Ireland?
No,
Or do you
I
think
didn't.
you just
I
kinda
actually
stayed the
didn't-
same?
I actually lost weight in Ireland because
Okay.
I didn't eat quite as much as I probably normally do.
Gotcha.
When you're traveling, doing all that kind of stuff, it messes with your system.
No, I've lost 10 pounds.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I needed to.
Did you?
Yeah. So I'm happy with that.
You're gonna get blown away by the wind. You lose any more weight?
Well, I'd gotten up to a number that wasn't awesome, and now I'm at a number that I feel better at.
There you
about.
go. It's all about feeling good.
Yeah,
Just gotta get over to Fondren Fitness. Make yourself feel better.
that's right. The Out of Bounds Show is powered by dropping 10 pounds at Fondren Fitness, or just adding muscle at Fondren Fitness, or just feeling great, feeling amazing through all their classes that they offer. I tell you what, man, Burner and them did a super cool job renovating that building and making it's got a cool factor. The Out of Bounds Show is presented by Fondren Fitness. Check it out today And they'll give you a couple of free workouts and so on. If you love it, stay with them. They have all kinds of cool things going on. The show is also brought to you by the pre-owned and new SUVs and trucks at Mac Hike in Flowood. Visit MacHikeFlowwood.com. That's MacHikeFlowwood.com. So Nick Saban is talking about players getting paid and things happening in the world of college football recruiting. And we all know how many, we all know boosters get involved with prospects, and third-party flesh peddlers get involved with prospects. And this is Nick Saban talking about other teams paying and the fact that, and this is amazing, nobody gets paid that plays football at Alabama.
And you've read about them. You know who they are. I mean, we were second in recruiting last year. A&M was first. A&M bought every player on their team, made a deal for name, image, and likeness. All right, we didn't buy one player. All right, but I don't know if we're going to be able to sustain that in the future because more and more people are doing it.
Hold on. You didn't buy one player through name, image, likeness, but the old-fashioned way, there was plenty of money.
What kind of cojones does that
slung
man
around
have
for that Alabama recruiting
to
class?
sit on that stage and say blatantly, we didn't buy a single player? What a load of garbage.
What is wrong with Saban?
He's on one.
He somewhat threw Jackson State and Deion Sanders under the bus, and now he's on one with A&M offering an NIL deal to every single one of their signees, according to Saban. Jimbo says that's not the case. I mean, are any of these guys going to hang out and have cocktails this coming week in the Sandestin Hilton? Aren't they all getting together?
How icy
here in the next few days?
How icy do you think that'll be?
Or is this all BS, and once they see each other in the Sandestin Hilton, they just start hanging out?
No, I think there's some animosity.
Really?
I think there's a little iciness.
Okay.
I don't think Jimbo and Lane are friends at this point.
Oh, I don't think they are either.
Well, I don't think they ever were friends, but they're definitely not even like.
Well, Jimbo got embarrassed. Lane Kiffin embarrassed him in Oxford. Mike is kind of like Switzer. It's hard to dislike Mike because Mike's not really going to mix it up, I don't think, like Saban, Kiffin, and Jimbo have with their media appearances. I don't think he will, but he could. Kiffin's such a better offensive play caller than Jimbo. I think that ticks Jimbo off. I think what makes Lane mad is they'll never have a top 5 recruiting class unless they nail their NIL class, not NIL, transfer portal, class, Blake, and it's like off the charts good to where if you wanted to re-rank it, you could say technically they landed a top 5 class because 10 out of 17 transfer portal guys ended up being really good players, and maybe one is unbelievable.
But
is that fair enough?
But for Lane, it's all going to be about hitting the QB. I mean, at the end of the day, I think Ole Miss has proven that they can recruit at a good enough level to be competitive on the upper end of the SEC, and when the QB position is right, a guy like Lane Kiffin, just like Hugh Freeze, can elevate that even to the upper level. The question is, Hugh couldn't do this. Can Lane maintain it for the full season and not drop off when he hits all those pieces? Hugh couldn't do it for the full season. The loss to Arkansas, the loss to Memphis, there's a couple of those every year. Can Kiffin navigate the ship, so to speak, through 12 games and come out 11-1 and in position to play, for what we all are talking about, the expanded playoff?
Sure.
We know Jimbo's profile is there.
Yes, Jimbo's profile now is of a national championship team. The question is, can they do it on game week and on game day?
And
between the headsets.
Dave Bartu says no.
All right, I want the short version of Dave Bartu on Jimbo Fisher, please. Go ahead.
And I just want to throw this out there because I don't believe in Jimbo Fisher as a head coach. I don't. Okay, decent play caller, decent staffer, excellent recruiter. But as a head coach, I don't believe in his numbers. Okay, I have him bottom 3rd in the SEC in coaching football games. All right,
bottom third in the SEC in coaching football games, and the man is getting paid $10 million a year.
Yikes.
We all picked the wrong industry. We did. I mean, Jimbo went 8-4 last year. He lost to Mississippi State on his home field.
And Arkansas on a neutral
Mississippi
site.
State got on the plane from Starkville, Mississippi, flew in, and they didn't have one special player. Yes, all right, let me back up. Charles Cross is a special left tackle. Outside of Charles Cross, did they have some good players? Yes. They had no pass rush, no playmaker at the skill position on offense, and they beat Texas A&M, who out-recruits them by about 24 or 25 spots.
Yeah.
How about that?
That's coaching, right? It has to come down to that. Because
Absolutely is.
Everything else was in the favor of A&M. It's why Dave Bartu went on to say that potentially next year's game in Starkville, when A&M has to come to Mississippi State, and it's sandwiched between games against Miami and games against Alabama, it sets up yet again for an A&M letdown because that's who Jimbo Fisher is.
It really gives Mississippi State a pretty darn good opportunity to win that game.
And steal one.
Because A&M has more talent. Because A&M will have played Miami and then Arkansas, and then they come to Starkville.
Right before a trip to Tuscaloosa.
And then they go to Bama. So that's what Blake is talking about. They'll play 2 physical games against Miami and Arkansas.
And I think that Miami team is much better than they were last year.
Oh, yeah, I think it will still be year one, but I believe that Mario Cristobal will have them playing better.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Let's switch gears real quick. PGA Championship update. John Daly through 7 is leading the way at 2 under. Tiger Woods is 1 under. There's several others that you would know on the leaderboard. I wouldn't be surprised if Daly shot a 9 over still, but maybe an 11 over. But John Daly, who is an American hero, is leading the PGA Championship right now.
I'm like a fat Brett Favre.
That's what he looks like walking around out there.
Man, that guy's physique.
Peak.
It's peak.
Peak male performance.
Oh, man. John Daly is 2 under through 7. Did I tell you about the time I hung out with John Daly at the Hooters here in his
yeah, he invited you to go to the casino and you didn't
merch
go.
trailer?
Yeah.
Whatever it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was when he was rolling.
Yeah.
This is 2004.
You should have gone.
I should have gone. He was going to Pearl River Resort.
You should have gone.
And I think the Golden Moon had just been built. Obviously, Silver Star was there, Blake.
Obvious.
But I think the Golden Moon Casino. Reeves, will you look up when the Golden Moon Casino was built? I think it had just been built.
Yeah.
And Daly asked me to come hang out with him at Hooters.
Should have gone.
Early. No, I did. I did hang out with him at Hooters.
Yeah.
We were on the Annandale Golf Course, and I go over to him, and I'm like, hey, man, I need some cool merch to give away on the show.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And so he and his kind of handler, whatever.
Entourage.
yeah. This dude was part of his entourage. He was from Arkansas, where Daly was from.
Yeah.
And he said, okay, cool, we'll do that. Just meet us at Hooters tonight at like 6. And we hung out in his merch trailer and drank beer.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, he was.
But then I declined. I made a bad mistake.
Yeah.
And I declined going to Pearl River Resort Silver Star with him to gamble.
It would have been Golden Moon.
Because I think he would have given me money once.
Yeah,
this is when he was rolling.
Golden Moon was built in 02.
Okay,
he
so
would have
the
been,
Golden Moon
y'all
was
would have been
Yeah.
going right there. It would have been the new thing.
Yeah.
And he was on one when he came to Two Brothers a couple years ago, and he did that charity event, and we interviewed him.
Yeah.
Boy, he was hilarious. I've never seen someone smoke a long cigarette in 2 puffs like that. He walked outside, lit that cigarette, hit it, pulled it down, hit it again, and lit the next cigarette. It was wild. I mean,
that man's stomach is made of So he doesn't drink water.
No.
He drinks vodka or
Well, there's water in the ice.
Diet Coke.
There's water in the ice.
That's true.
So
And then he smashes McDonald's cheeseburgers.
yeah, he's a legend. He looks.
Is that what you would say?
Yeah, he looks like someone who drinks a lot of alcohol and eats a lot of fast food.
He's up there with. This is saying something on the tour. Well, now all these guys are skinny and fit, but does he have the worst body on the tour?
I mean, I would think yes.
I mean, that side shot when you and I were laughing an hour ago.
He's thick.
when he was reaching in the cup to get his ball.
Yeah.
And then he stood up and they gave you a side shot of him.
Yeah.
I mean, all gut, no butt.
He is
seriously, he has no muscle tone.
He is built like a mall Santa.
Yes.
100%.
He is.
And now he's got the beard to go with it. I mean, there's no doubt you look at that guy and you go, this guy is a Santa in Northwest Arkansas. Like, no doubt about it.
I want to know what year his son is at Arkansas on the golf team.
I thought this was his first year.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
He's young.
Hold on, his son was with him in Starkville when we went to the Two
and
Brothers thing,
he
right?
was still in high school.
Okay.
So
and it was down to Arkansas, North Carolina, and one
somebody
other school.
else. Yeah, but I've seen him. He did an NIL deal with Hooters. So because
they both did.
Well, because of John Daly's long-standing relationship with Hooters.
Right, what do you think? Hey, Reeves, will you look up the total revenue 2021 for Hooters? I want to know how much revenue they did in 2021. So the one here didn't make it where I hung out with John Daly.
Correct.
But
it's been going for a long time.
It wasn't the way you had to get in there and go through two other parking lots of other businesses made no sense. Like all these places like Dollar General, Hooters, McDonald's, I mean, they have real estate people in their company that go out and scout out the next, 40 to 50 spots where they want to build their next shop or store or restaurant, right? How hammered was the guy who landed in Jackson and thought, I want people to drive down the frontage road, turn in, drive in front of 4 different businesses to get to the Hooters parking lot, Blake. Knowing that there's plenty of other spots you could drop a Hooters.
Yeah, it was poorly put down.
Who was that real estate guy or gal that said this is the spot?
Yeah, that's a great question. Their sales in 2020 were $605 million.
Okay. 605
which
million.
is not bad.
It's not.
Their year-over-year
and that
change,
was a COVID year.
Yeah, their year-over-year change in sales was 30% down in COVID.
That doesn't surprise. So maybe they'll bounce back.
Yeah, I would think.
So what is that? Another 180 million, and that would put them at like around 780, 790, 800
yeah, that'd
million?
be pretty good. I mean, that would be a pretty good.
You would think if they could get back to 750 million, maybe
their revenues can be anywhere from 100 to 500 million annually. Is what they say.
Anywhere between where?
1 to 500 million annually.
Okay.
As their revenue, not sales, so their revenue.
Okay.
So that's going to depend. Like on their 600 something million, they probably only made like $150 million, right?
Okay.
But like if they're selling more closer to 800,
man,
900.
their food costs are not high. Okay, they're slinging wings and burgers and French fries, and it's bar food. So they should be in a good spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their biggest restaurant is headquartered out of Orlando.
Okay. I've been to the one in Tampa Clearwater when we went to the Outback
That's
Bowl.
the original one.
Yeah. I didn't know I was taking my son to the original one, but he loves wings.
That's classy of you.
Yeah. All right. Oh, do you think that was classy of me? I like that.
Yeah, well, you went to the first one. That's what makes it classy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the first Hooters?
Yeah. In the Clearwater, Tampa area.
And evidently Scientology was born there too.
I don't know anything about that.
No, I met this person from Tampa, and they told me it was.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Longhorn Josh took exception to my shot at Texas. He says, when we come to the SEC, we will win games. We'll beat our little brothers in College Station like they're stepchildren.
I like Josh because he listens to the show, and I'm not anti-Texas Longhorns at all.
But
Texas and Oklahoma are both in for a rude awakening. You remember what we read? Bartu's, and I don't know how to go back to get it, but maybe we'll get it on the other side. Bartu tweeted out how many top 25 recruiters Texas and Oklahoma face, and it's just when they play each other.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
And then he posted how many top 10 and top 25 recruiters there are in the SEC. And if you compound that, okay, as far as a physicality index.
How many you play per year?
Right. And all the banged up shoulders and hips and knees as you're grinding through an SEC schedule. And you're just one physical matchup after one physical matchup. It's not going to bode well for either Oklahoma or Texas. That's why, unfortunately, Ole Miss and Mississippi State on a daily basis, us and our fans compare them to two of the monsters in college football, and like Bama and LSU, who are on the border. When at the end of the day, what should be celebrated is Mississippi State and Ole Miss are two of the toughest college football programs in the country because of their schedule. If you drop those programs in the Big Ten, the ACC, the Big 12, the Pac-12, you're looking at so many more 9 and every now and then 10 win. And believe it or not, those two teams are capable of winning 11 in, depending on who you catch, 11 wins in those conferences. But it's skewed because you not only play in the SEC, but you play in the division that is 100 times tougher than the East, and that is the SEC West.
It makes me wonder how interesting.
And you will beat Texas and Oklahoma several times.
I was about to say, it makes me wonder how interesting it'll be when we come up with the new schedule pairings and the new layout of the SEC. Will there be years where State and Ole Miss could take advantage? And it's crazy to say that out loud given what they've done over the last 20 years, but take advantage of getting to play Texas and Oklahoma. How funny!
Yeah.
How funny is that?
Neither one. Oklahoma is tougher. Texas, for whatever reason, doesn't have that toughness component. I don't know why that is. We've all tried to put our finger on why Texas and Texas A&M have been massive underachievers for decades. Obviously, Texas bottled it for about 5 years under Mack Brown, and I will tip the cap to them. They were really good. They won a national championship, played for another one. But if you take the last 40 or 50 years, these two programs have massively underachieved. They lack the toughness component. I don't know why that is, because Texas high school football is so good. Some people blame it on 7-on-7. I think it's got to be more to it than that. The Out of Bounds show is powered by Rick's Pro Truck, an RPT commercial in Pearl by the airport across from Muskelly Furniture.